I heard the prince crying the night his brother died. It was a strange sound, raw and loud and not princely at all. It came from behind the pantry wall. I wasn't supposed to be there that late. I had just gone back for a wooden spoon I forgot in the evening rush. The palace kitchen was dark and quiet, the kind of quiet that feels heavy in your chest. You don't breathe too loud. You don't move too fast. You feel like something might grab you if you do. That's when I heard it. At first, I thought it was a dog. Or some poor maid being punished again. But then I heard his voice. Not words. Just pain. Choked sobs. Gasps. The kind of crying you try to hide but can't. Not anymore. It didn't sound like a prince. It sounded like a boy. A broken one. And I stood there, holding the spoon, in the dark, listening. Not because I wanted to spy. But because it didn't feel right to leave him like that. I didn't understand what was happening. But I felt it. The prince was breaking. And I was the only one who heard it. My name is Adana. I was born in the back corner of a room no one cleans. My mother scrubbed floors until her hands cracked. My father used to carve walking sticks until a sickness took his sight. I grew up with soap in my nails and a broom as my best friend. At 13, I carried pots. At 15, I learned how to wash royal bedsheets without looking too long at the silk. By 17, I had memorized every corner of the palace but still didn't know what freedom felt like. I was a maid. That was all. But I watched. That's how I learned things most girls didn't. I listened through doors. I peeked when no one was watching. I saw the princes grow. One proud. One quiet. Obasi was the quiet one. The second son. The one they forgot at banquets. The one who spoke gently, even to the guards. The one who helped me pick up spilled porridge once when everyone else just stared. He was different. But different doesn't mean safe. After his brother, Prince Diran, died, the palace changed. Diran was the one meant to rule. Everyone knew that. He was tall, commanding, fierce like his father. He used to ride into the village with 10 horses and throw coins to the children. People feared him. The chiefs loved him. The king depended on him. Then one morning, he didn't come back. They found him in the river. Face down. Mouth full of mud. They said he drowned. That's what they told the people. That's what the royal messengers whispered to the kingdom. But inside the palace, we heard different things. One cook said he was stabbed. A guard swore he saw him fighting with Obasi the night before. Another maid said Diran had been poisoned. That his mouth was black when they found him. No one knew the truth. And no one dared to ask. But after that night, I started seeing Prince Obasi in the garden behind the palace. The garden no one was allowed to enter. They called it the quiet place. A garden filled with tall fig trees, soft moss, and yellow petals that smelled like cinnamon and blood. It was supposed to be for royals only, a place to think, pray, or mourn. I found a way in by accident. There was a loose plank behind the chicken coop, where the fence had rotted. I was looking for escaped eggs one afternoon when I noticed the hole. I pushed through, and there I was, standing in forbidden beauty. And that's when I saw him. Prince Obasi. Sitting under a fig tree. Alone. Reading. He didn't see me at first. I was about to sneak back out, but he looked up. "You're the girl from the hallway," he said. I froze. My legs went soft. "You're not supposed to be here," he added, but his voice was calm. Not angry. "I'm sorry, my lord," I whispered. He shrugged. "Well, you're already here." He went back to reading. That's how it started. I came back the next week. I didn't plan to. I told myself not to. I even avoided the chicken coop. But somehow, at dusk, my feet found the hole in the fence again. And he was there. Same tree. Same book. "You again," he said. I apologized again. He patted the grass. "Sit, then." I obeyed. We didn't talk much that day. Just sat in the stillness. The wind moved through the trees, and the leaves rustled like secrets. It became a habit. Every week, I came. Sometimes we talked. Sometimes we just listened to the silence. He asked about my village. I asked about the stars. He told me his mother used to sing lullabies in a language he didn't understand. I told him my mother sang to silence her hunger. He laughed at that. Not mockingly. Just soft. He said, "You're not like the others." "You don't know the others," I said. "I don't need to." One evening, he brought something wrapped in a cloth. A mango. Golden. Juicy. From the royal orchard. The kind they only gave to kings. He handed it to me without a word. I stared at it. "They'll think I stole this." "Then don't let them see it," he said. I held it like it was made of fire. Later that night, I sat behind the cookhouse and ate it slowly, bite by bite. I licked the juice off my hands. I buried the seed behind the coop. I didn't know why. Maybe I hoped something would grow.